Before Las Vegas became a city of billion-dollar spectacles, it was just a place where gamblers came to lose money in dark, smoky rooms. Steve Wynn didn't just build casinos, he changed the identity of Las Vegas. He was born in 1942 in New Haven, Connecticut, and after his father passed away suddenly, Wynn took over the family's small bingo business. That's where he learned something crucial. If you make people feel like they belong, they spend more money. He carried that philosophy into gambling. His first major move was in downtown Las Vegas, not the Strip. In 1971, Wynn purchased a share of the Golden Nugget, the oldest operating casino in Vegas at the time, and renovated it into the city's first luxury downtown resort. He convinced Frank Sinatra and other headliners to perform there. It was risky. Vegas didn't mix luxury with gambling yet, but it worked. Wynn wasn't just thinking about gamblers, he was thinking about experience. The Golden Nugget's success gave him leverage, credibility, and investors. In the 1980s, when Las Vegas was filled with small casinos and kitschy theme hotels, Wynn did something no one could imagine. He borrowed $565 million in junk bonds to build the Mirage, at the time the most expensive hotel casino project in the world. The financial world thought he was insane. The Mirage opened in 1989 with a tropical rainforest in the lobby, a dolphin habitat, and an erupting volcano on the Strip. Wynn believed people were willing to pay for spectacle, not just gambling. The Mirage wasn't a casino with a hotel, it was a destination with a casino attached. It became the model for the modern mega resort. Every major company, MGM, Caesars, Venetian, Luxor, Excalibur, copied the entertainment-first, gambling-second concept. Then came Bellagio. Wynn spent $1.6 billion to build a resort inspired by Lake Como in Italy. That price tag shattered records. Bellagio introduced Picasso art inside the restaurant, upscale dining, lakefront views, and the fountain show that became one of the most recognizable images on Earth. It was the first time Las Vegas made elegance accessible to everyday tourists. When Bellagio opened in 1998, it proved that Las Vegas wasn't just a gambling city anymore. It was a luxury city. Wynn created the Vegas we know today. But in 2000, everything changed. Steve Wynn lost control of his company, Mirage Resorts, in a hostile takeover by Kurt Kerkorian's MGM Grand, forming what would become MGM Resorts International. Most people would retire after losing a multi-billion-dollar empire. Wynn started over. He purchased the Desert Inn property, tore down much of it, and used the land to build a new flagship project, Wynn Las Vegas, which opened in 2005 for $2.7 billion. It was followed by Encore in 2008, right in the middle of the recession. Behind the scenes, Wynn's attention to detail was legendary. He reportedly demanded that all hotel rooms use natural light, believing people spend more when they feel good. He approved every fabric pattern and even the height of hallway mirrors. Employees said he walked the casino floor and could spot a crooked picture frame from across the room. His obsession made Wynn and Encore two of the highest-rated luxury hotels in the world. Then he went international. Wynn Macau opened in 2006, followed by Wynn Palace in 2016. These properties printed money. At one point, Wynn Macau was bringing in more profit than every casino on the Las Vegas Strip combined. By 2017, Steve Wynn's net worth was estimated around $3 billion, and his influence in gaming was unmatched. He served as the finance chairman of the Republican National Committee, had political connections, and was treated like royalty on the Strip. People called him the King of Las Vegas. All of that vanished almost overnight. In January 2018, the Wall Street Journal published a detailed investigation alleging that Steve Wynn engaged in multiple instances of sexual misconduct toward female employees. The article referenced several women who claimed inappropriate behavior. One allegation involved a $7.5 million settlement paid to a former manicurist, which Wynn Resorts later confirmed in SEC filings. Wynn denied everything. He said the accusations were part of a long-running legal battle with his ex-wife Elaine Wynn. But regulators didn't stop at denial. They launched investigations in multiple states: the Nevada Gaming Control Board, the Massachusetts Gaming Commission, and even federal agencies opened inquiries into whether Wynn Resorts executives had concealed allegations. Investigators found that senior executives failed to disclose complaints and settlements. In Massachusetts, the Gaming Commission issued a massive 200-page investigative report stating that the company showed a troubling culture of secrecy. As a consequence, Wynn Resorts faced a $35 million fine in Massachusetts and a $20 million fine in Nevada, the largest fine Nevada had ever issued to a casino operator. Wynn resigned as CEO and chairman of Wynn Resorts just 2 weeks after the initial article. Shortly after, he sold his entire stake, roughly $2.1 billion in Wynn stock, and completely exited the company he founded. This was not just a resignation, it was a removal of his identity from the industry. Wynn Resorts stripped his name off awards, removed his image from internal offices, and distanced the company from their own founder. By 2022, Wynn faced another issue. The U.S. Justice Department filed a civil lawsuit claiming that Wynn acted as an unregistered foreign agent for China during an unrelated political matter. Wynn denied that as well. The lawsuit was later dismissed on jurisdiction grounds, but the damage was already done. He has not returned to gaming since. Today, Steve Wynn lives primarily in Florida and privately buys and sells fine art. His personal art collection, which once decorated his resorts, has been auctioned at places like Christie's for tens of millions. Wynn the businessman still exists, Wynn the casino mogul does not. Meanwhile, the resorts he designed continue to win Forbes 5-star ratings more consistently than almost any hotels on the Strip. Wynn Las Vegas and Encore frequently top lists for best rooms, best dining, best service, and highest guest satisfaction. His design style, the curved walkways, garden conservatories, natural lighting, and intricate floral displays, has influenced the architecture of Resorts World, Fontainebleau, and even the new Caesars expansions. The irony is impossible to miss. Las Vegas still uses Wynn's playbook, but refuses to acknowledge the author. His influence remains in every corner of the Strip. When you see a casino atrium filled with flowers, that's Wynn. When hotels hire Michelin star chefs and build shopping promenades with Rolex and Chanel instead of souvenir shops, that's Wynn. When a casino focuses on art, fragrance, and atmosphere instead of just gambling, that's because Wynn proved it makes more money. But the man behind those ideas became a ghost. Steve Wynn built more than resorts. He engineered the psychological blueprint of modern Las Vegas: luxury over cheap thrills, experiences over gambling. He didn't just raise the standard, he set it. Yet his legacy is complicated. On one side, he is the visionary who transformed a low-budget gambling town into a global luxury destination. On the other, he is a man whose career ended under allegations that stained his name permanently, regardless of denial. Las Vegas loves legends, but it forgets them quickly. The skyline Steve Wynn created will stand for decades. Millions of people will stay in his rooms, take pictures in his lobbies, and watch the Bellagio fountains dance without ever knowing who dreamed it all into existence. That is the final twist in Steve Wynn's story. He changed Las Vegas forever, but Las Vegas moved on without him.